Marketers, the underground classic that explains how marketing really works and why authenticity is the best marketing of all. You believe things that aren't true. Let me say that a different way, many things that are true because you believe them. The ideas in this book have elected a president, grown non-profit causes, created billionaires, and fueled movements. They are also led to great jobs, fun dates, and more than a few interactions that mattered. I've seen this book in campaign headquarters and carried around at evangelical conferences. I've also gotten email from people who have used it in Japan and the UK, and yes, Akron, Ohio. The ideas here work because they are simple to understand what human beings do when they encounter you and your organization. Here is the first half of the simple summary. We believe what we want to believe, and once we believe something, it becomes a self-fulfilling truth. Here is the first half of the simple summary. We believe what we want to believe, and once we believe something, it becomes a self-fulfilling truth. Jump ahead a few paragraphs to read the critical second part of this summary. If you think that more expensive wine is better than it is, if you think your new boss is going to be more effective than she will be, if you love the way a car handles, then you are going to enjoy driving it. That sounds so obvious, but if it is, why is it so ignored? Ignored by marketers, ignored by ordinary rational consumers, and ignored by our leaders. Once we move beyond the simple satisfaction of needs, we move into the complex satisfaction of wants, and wants are hard to measure and difficult to understand, which makes marketing the fascinating exercise it is. Here is the second part of the summary. When you are busy telling stories to people who want to hear them, you will be tempted to tell stories that just don't hold up. Lies, deceptions. This sort of storytelling used to work very well. Joe McCarthy became famous while lying about the communist threat. Bottled water companies made millions while lying about the purity of their products compared with tap water in the developed world. The thing is, lying doesn't pay off anymore. That's because when you fabricate a story that just doesn't hold up to scrutiny, you get caught fast. It is tempting to put up a demagogue for a vice president, but it doesn't take long for the reality to catch up with the story. It's tempting to spin a tall tale about a piece of technology or a customer service policy, but once we see it in the wild, we talk about it and you wither away. That's why I think this book is one of the most important I have written. It talks about two sides of a universal truth, one that has built every successful brand, organization, and candidates, and one that we really have the words to describe. Here are the questions I hope you will ask your boss, your colleagues, your clients after you've read this book. What's your story? Will the people who need to hear this story believe it? Is it true? Every day we see mammoth technology brands fail because they neglected to ask and answer these questions. We see worthy candidates gain little attention and flawed ones by